Tonight on Raiders Talk of the Nation, we've got the gift that keeps on giving this season with a former Raider you might know as the Italian Ice.
This is the first time I've had the pleasure of seeing Vegas, seeing the stadium, and it is beautiful, spectacular.
An MMA champion whose friends call him Rocky.
It's a perfect scenario to come here now, experience the crowd, experience the people of Vegas.
And a Raiders defensive back who is proud to be part of the Mustache Mafia.
We want to win so bad we're willing to cut our facial hair off.
Plus, a pop culture icon is bringing new meaning to fashion forward.
It's a passion, it's an honor for me to be able to work with that's such a beautiful brand.
Raiders Talk of the Nation is kicking off right now. Welcome to another episode of Raiders Talk of the Nation. I'm Sibley Scoles, and I've got a question. How do you define what it means to be an athlete? Okay, so the actual definition says a person who is proficient in sports. But to some, a part of the biggest organizations in the world, it could be said that it takes something a little extra, something that can't really be defined. And the athletes we're speaking with throughout the entire show know exactly what I'm talking about, starting with a world champion from across the pond. Is this the first time you've been to a Legion?
Yeah, my first ever game, first time coming to the stadium and seeing it live. Also, I grew up in the UK, so they come around like twice a year, I think, to London. But yeah, to come here, experience the atmosphere, the people, it's amazing.
What does the city mean to you?
It means a lot. I've been coming here now for like 10 years, It's a perfect scenario to come here now, experience the crowd, experience the people of Vegas.
You are defending something special right now. So when you have is it a different mindset going in, or you just continue doing what you're doing?
I'm just continue doing what I'm doing. I let my coach worry about as far as watching tapes, too much tapes, I have a look at the start of camp, but after that I put it back on my head and just focus and do what I need to do to go out there and secure victory. And so once you become champion, it's harder to keep it, right? So I've done everything in my power in training to make sure I keep this belt.
Do you remember when you fell in love with a fight?
Also at the age 17, when I first started mixed martial arts, I started studying it, watching the UFC, learning about all the old school fighters, and you can actually make a career of doing this, so I put all my energy into it. And now here we are, the world champion, number one in the world, and long may it reign, so I'm here.
How does UK feel about all of this with you, and how has the fan base been? How has it grown?
It's massive now. Over the last 5 years, I think securing the World Championship, it gives the confidence to the UK that we can also do it. As before, it was mainly Brazilians, Americans that were winning championships. So now that I've secured it and won, I think it gives the other guys in the UK confidence. So it's good.
Okay, talk to me, because I've been to the O2 Arena, to be there and in the States. What's the difference between the crowd?
Well, O2 for me is hometown, so for me it's different. But like I said, the crowd, as you can hear it, it's crazy. So I'm gonna say enjoying it, taking in all the energy. But it's amazing to be here.
Now, I don't know the meaning behind this, so I wanted to ask you. When you like the headbang that you do.
Well,
what is that? What's the significance of it? Where does it come?
What, the headshot thing? I did it when I was fighting Kumar Usman, when I was first fighting for the world title. I don't know where it came from. I was literally just like in the moment, and that was just what came to mind. I think just go in there, take you out, and that's where the headshot came from. And now here we are, headshot.
Explain it to me.
Yeah, basically, headshot, take you out.
The show is called Raiders Talk of the Nation. What do you love when you see the symbol of the Raiders, that shield and that logo, and hearing the fans?
I think just more for me, the fans, just like coming to a game like this, see like inspired the fans are. You just take energy from it, that I can use, get the energy of the crowd, energy of the people. It's a loyal organization, right? The fans follow it wherever it goes and wherever it moves to, so it's brilliant to be here. I am Leon Rocky Edwards, UFC Welterweight Champion of the World. I am here watching Raiders of the Nation.
Raiders Talk of the Nation.
Raiders Talk of the Nation.
Coming your way after the break, Find out how things were always meant to be for Isaiah Pola-Mao and the Raiders.
My very first team that I ever started playing football with was the Raiders, the East Mesa Raiders. I played with them all my life. I grew up a Raider fan, and I've always been a Raider fan.
Plus,
I got goosebumps just remembering the amount of intensity, being able to see that, feel that, hear that again. It was incredible.
Raiders Talk of the Nation will be back after this. Raiders Talk of the Nation has been brought to you by Allegiant Air, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Powered by Cox, a proud partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. After signing with the Raiders in 2022 and getting married in April, this could be called the year of Isaiah Pola-Mao. I get to chat with him about how he's doing anything but playing it safe right here in the desert. Isaiah, fresh off of practice.
Yep.
First things first, we got to get into it. Mustache Mafia.
Yep.
Talk about it. How do we get to this? What are we trying to do? What's the goal?
So it's really like a core special teams guys. Like, we all shave our beards and we just go mustache and we're part of the gang. And kind of just to show our dedication to the team. Like, we want to win so bad we're willing to cut our facial hair off.
Do you have history with this team? Did you watch this team growing up? Is there a player that really stood out to you?
It's funny you asked that because I grew up a Raider fan. Like, my very first team that I ever started playing football with was the Raiders. The East Mesa Raiders. So I played with them all my life. I grew up a Raider fan, and I've always been a Raider fan.
Raider Nation. We travel, we come in packs, we don't give up no matter what.
Yeah.
We hold it down. True and true. What is it about the Raider Nation that stands out to you the most?
That they really resemble everything that Raider organization stands for.
What does the shield mean to you?
Oh, it's everything. It's the tenacity, just the brotherhood, and I love that once a Raider, always a Raider. Like, that means everything. Like, and that's real. They're not just saying that. Like, they really believe that, and they really take care of the people. Like, I know a couple vets or alumni from the Raiders that still get taken care of. So that's really cool to see.
Also family. We got family here on the coaching side.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Kennedy Pola-Mao.
Great uncle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle, yeah. Go ahead, throw that great in.
Great in there. You got to. You got to give him the full title.
Yeah.
What is it like having family? I mean, obviously we know you're Troy. So what was it like to see him out there? Then now to be able to work with your uncle, great uncle.
Honestly, just a blessing because KP, Kennedy, he was mentoring Troy when he was in the league. So to have him by my side and be in my ear and just give me little tips about, just doing the extra things, really helpful. So I'm glad that he's here and that I'm here as well.
Is there anything that you ever watched with Troy? Did he ever give you any kind of advice going through anything? Or
just when we're working out, he always talks about being loose and being comfortable. When stuff's hitting the fan and, crowds going crazy, high pressure moments, like, he always thinks back and remembers just being calm and in the moment. So that's something that I kind of try to focus on.
Yeah. What's the best part for you being in Vegas?
They have some good food out here. They got some good food, and not a lot of people know about I didn't realize that it was the 9th island of the Polynesian community.
Newlywed.
Indeed.
How is that life going? How is your wife? And how's life out here with you guys?
Honestly, it's a little bit tough because she's still finishing up school, so we're doing the long distance thing, so that's tough, just being apart from each other. But other than that, we're doing pretty good.
What have you learned about yourself so far in this? I mean, the relationship was already there, right? You built something strong, but to have the distance, but to be able to do what you love, what she loves, and you guys are able to live your lives but come together. What's been the most challenging, or what's been the best part for you to learn about yourself?
The most challenging part for me was just being able to support her and not be there, and that's tough for me because I'm a physical guy. Like, I like to be there and be present, and not being able to be there is kind of tough on me, but I'm able to communicate, and that's the biggest part for me. So communication and just working on that.
Do you want to tell her anything?
Yeah, love you, baby.
You can all cry now. Talk family again for me, just the upbringing that you had. How did it kind of get you to where you are today? And what do you hope for your family later?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I was growing up in a Samoan household, and we're big on our culture, respect, and and humility. So I mean, and hard work for sure. So just having that instilled in me as a young man just kind of built me exactly to who I am right now. So being hardworking, being humble, and just being ready to grind.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's definitely something I want to instill in my kids and my family in the future. So
We love that. All positivity.
yeah, absolutely.
Anything going on family-wise or by yourself out here? We got the Christmas tree lit up. It's already time for the holidays. Do you have any special tradition?
Nah, no special traditions, but it's just gonna be me and my wife at home, so that'd be cool.
That's good. You guys get to celebrate the holidays together.
Yeah.
Now who's cooking?
She's gonna be cooking. But I said it on the podcast. She makes a awesome sweet potato pie, so I'm really looking forward to that one.
Just a slice. Okay.
I would.
Oh, I'll be ready for that. Okay. Now, I've dug into your personal life enough. We want to do a little game. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, here we go. Who game? This is about the team. You're going to tell on some people. Who's the loudest person?
Easy. Only got to think. Curtis Bowden.
Okay.
My dog, Curtis Bowden. Yeah.
Who's always late?
It's been my dog, Trayvon. He's been late one time, though, and never happened again, so I'll just say here.
You were very hesitant
Yeah.
to say that.
It's only been one time. Hasn't happened
Okay,
since then.
you're safe.
Yeah.
Okay, who's got the best style?
Got to go again with my dog, Trayvon.
Yeah. Craziest special talent that you would not expect from someone on the team.
JB.
Yeah?
Yeah, Ja'Cory, he could sing a little bit. Yeah, church boy.
What does he sing?
He's a church boy.
Yeah, so he's singing. Okay,
He did a little
through the
song.
locker room?
Yeah, he did a little soccer song for us in the rookie showcase.
Who do you not want to look at in a serious moment that's just gonna make you burst?
Marcus Epps.
Yeah.
Cannot look at him. He just,
Really?
yeah, can't do it. Like, if you catch a glimpse of him, he's just already looking like, trying to give a sign that, like, I can't do it.
No words needed, huh? You
Yeah,
just see him.
we right here.
Who's the best storyteller and who has like the wildest stories that you've heard?
Brandon Bowden, he loves to tell stories.
Yeah.
So he has some good stories. He's an old head in the league, so he has a lot of good stories.
Yeah.
But, also Curtis Bowden, he'll just keep talking and talking. But that's my dog, though. He has some
Just
good
keep
stories.
going and going.
Yeah.
Okay, best taste in music.
Believe it or not, Jesper Horsted. He stays on the aux, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he got
He's
some
the
good
DJ
songs.
for y'all.
Yeah, he has some good songs.
Okay, how did you know he was a good DJ? What did he play?
When he was playing something, I forget what it was, but everybody looking around like, who played this? Like, he just sitting over there, didn't say nothing, just on his phone, like, all right, we see him.
He said, I'll get him with this one. He
Nah,
knew.
he has it.
Okay. See, that was easy. Did you have fun?
Yeah, nah, that was cool.
Okay.
That was cool. Thank you. Happy holidays, Raider Nation.
Don't go anywhere just yet, or you might miss this.
Buongiorno, principessa. It means good day, princess. And hopefully the fact that I speak Italian should be enough of an introduction. I don't know.
Plus,
I think, for me, it's like one of the most iconic brand in the culture.
Raiders Talk of the Nation will be right back. This segment has been brought to you by Modelo, brewed with the highest quality ingredients for a taste that's pure gold. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. So few things go together better than when sports meets fashion, my favorite thing. I mean, just think about it for a second. You're getting ready to cheer on your team and you gotta represent, right? And no one like this man knows more about fashion and sports colliding. As a world-renowned designer, Jeff Hamilton is credited for making the NBA championship leather jacket style the item from the late 80s through the early 2000s. And as sports continue to influence fashion, Jeff is putting his twist on the iconic colors that rep Raider Nation fans around the globe. Jeff, can I get a jacket?
My name is Jeff Hamilton, and I'm a clothing designer. I've been doing it for over 40 years. And my relationship with the Raiders started in 1983 when I used to be the licensee of Guess jeans for men. And my first celebrity clientele were all the Raiders teams. So they used to come to my warehouse and they used to, because my jeans only fitted all the players, and I started developing relationship with all the legends of the Howie Longs and Marcus Allens and all the legends of the Raiders. Of course, through the years, I developed a relationship with the iconic Al Davis and became friends with Mark for all those years. I think, for me, it's like one of the most iconic brand in the culture. Everything that I do as far as designing, in all the aspects with all the celebrities I work is all very culture oriented. And the Raiders is probably for me the most iconic brand there is, because, I'm an immigrant, but in the 90s, I mean, you know that all the hip hop and all the influence that we had with, and that toughness of the logo, they just had something so beautiful and so iconic about it. And for me, it's just it's a passion. It's an honor for me to be able to work with such a beautiful brand. This jacket, I basically wanted to create the feeling of the jacket. It's an all lambskin jacket, but also I wanted to be able to make it able to be wear it every day. So we have all the chenille patches, black on black. And one unique item that I use on all my jacket is I wanted the ultimate consumer to feel the passion I have for me designing the product. So I want everybody to have my own personal DNA. So I individually sign every single jacket to make sure everybody knows that it's one of a kind, even though we do few of them. And this is kind of like, you can wear it anytime, and it's I love this jacket. This design, I just wanted to make something a little bit that really also captures the whole feeling of the black and white and the silver of the Raiders, but also to make it a more affordable price point, which is, you still get the overall look and image of the quote-unquote Jeff Hamilton jacket, yet you have a price point. So it is not made of leather. This is vegan leather, but it has a fit. So it's kind of streetwear, luxury streetwear mixed sports. And you don't have to be a Raiders fan to be able to wear that jacket. You just wear it because it is a fashion item. This is the first jacket we did for women. So I really wanted to, capture also like the feeling of making something a little bit sexy, a little bit shorter. So instead of doing the traditional varsity jacket, I wanted to go out and create some kind of biker jacket feeling that is all fitted, that the ladies, when they wear it, they feel comfortable in it. And then also it's kind of just like the fact that it's white, it looks great. And we've had an amazing reaction with it so far. So I'm very pleased with this jacket. I've not seen one jacket not looking good not one girl not looking good in that jacket yet.
We got more coming your way.
I think we're done. The interview's over.
It's great. From Giorgio.
I'm living in Italy now full time, and I still see people wearing Raiders hats, Raiders gear, and it's so cool to know what that means and to know where that comes from and to see that across the world, not even just the United States.
We're not done yet. Raiders Talk of the Nation. We'll be right back. This segment has been brought to you by Coors Light, an official beer of Raider Nation, made to chill. Raiders Talk of the Nation has been brought to you by Allegiant Air, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Low fares, non-stop flights. Book now only at Allegiant.com. Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Raiders. Intermountain Health, the official health partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Discover your inner champ at Raiders.com/champ. Raider Nation, the man needs no introduction. But do you want to introduce yourself to Raider Nation on the show?
Ciao.
That's all you needed to say was ciao. Teach me something. And what do I need to say? What's something I
You
can
could say, what I'll say to you is buongiorno principessa. It means good day, princess. And hopefully the fact that I speak Italian should be enough of an introduction. I don't know.
I think we're done. The interview's over.
It's great. All right, solid. It's a wrap. Let's talk right now. Being a Raider, knowing that once a Raider, always a Raider, that is something that everyone holds true, right? No matter how long you were with the team. What does it mean to you when you hear that statement?
It means a lot, honestly. Coming back here, this is the first time I've had the pleasure of seeing Vegas, seeing the stadium, and it is beautiful, spectacular. And to be accepted, welcomed with such open arms, it really reaffirms that statement.
Exactly. No one knows Raider Nation really like the players. You guys see them day in and day out. We've got guys now like Max Crosby who, he talks to them all day long, and he's very much part of the fan base. What do you know and love and realize about Raider Nation?
That it's Raider Nation worldwide, wide. I mean, you go to it. I'm living in Italy now full time, and I still see people wearing Raiders hats, Raiders gear, and it's so cool to know what that means and to know where that comes from and to see that across the world, not even just the United States.
The difference of being overseas and then being here in the States, still playing, still doing what you love. What's been the difference for you, and what have you loved so far about the transition?
Well, it hasn't been easy. Obviously, for a lot of guys, moving away from the game is tough, but it's been a blessing for me because I've had great people in my life helping me with the transitions. I got great opportunities to explore different chapters of life, but it's always cool to be around the game somehow, some way. So I've actually been helping out in the European League of Football, the ELF. Yeah, I've been played a couple years in Barcelona now, coaching / playing for the team in Milan. It's cool to be able to bring the experience and everything I can do to help grow the game overseas, because it's just fun to be around. It's special, it's one of a kind, awesome to be around.
Now, silver and black, for all the fans who watched you, for you being a fan now to watch the Raiders out here and for your first time at Allegiant Stadium, describe what it is and the emotions that you feel.
I'll describe it in this way. When Hell's Bells came on in pregame and the bell started ringing, there's the bell again. I got goosebumps just remembering the amount of intensity, right? It's a powerful tension that you just wait to explode cathartically on the field. And it's being able to see that, feel that, hear that again. It was incredible. My name is Giorgio Tavecchio. I kicked here a few years, and you're watching Raiders Talk Nation.
Talk of the Nation. Listen, as long as we're talking about Raider Nation, it's all good with us. Thank you again so much for joining me this week. I am Sibley Scoles, and no matter where you are, tuning in, your phone, your couch, your kitchen, the airplane, wherever you are, I just want to say thank you so much. And I enjoy each and every one of you and all of your comments about the show, and so does our team right here. So happy holidays. I'm Sibley Scoles, and I'll be right here next week with you on Raiders Talk of the Nation.